Black Tusk Resources Inc. is pleased to provide a summary of their mining projects and exploration completed in 2021. The company owns mineral claims in British Columbia and Quebec, Canada. Quebec properties. Black Tusk has 5 properties located within the Abitibi Greenstone Belt of Quebec, which hosts many world-class mineral deposits. The properties are as follows: Mackenzie East, Golden Valley, Lorraine, Mogold, and PG Highway. Mackenzie East Gold. The Mackenzie East property comprises 2 claim groups separated by 1 kilometer. The larger northern group totals 1,964 hectares, over 42 claims, with the south totaling 178 hectares, over 4 claims. The property is located 30 kilometers north of Val-d'Or, Quebec. The property adjoins the Mackenzie Break project of Monarch Mining Corporation. At the Mackenzie Break, gold mineralization is reported as visually distinctive 1 centimeter to 2 meter wide quartz carbonate veins and vein complexes containing gold. Black Tusk has completed ground-induced potential survey, MMI soil sampling survey, drone-supported airborne magnetic survey, and diamond drilling on the Mackenzie East. In 2021, Black Tusk completed 2,587 meters of drilling over 8 drill holes on the property. Results include 1.185 grams per ton gold, GPTAU, over 1 meter from hole MKE-21-01, as well as intercepts of greater than 0.5 GPT from holes MKE-21-03, MKE-21-06, and MKE-21-08. Black Tusk noted that drill hole MKE-21-03 showed the most promise during the drilling campaign, which included a section of core that contained a visible gold grain. The section containing the visible gold returned a weighted average of 0.61 GPTAU. However, the coarse fraction metallics assay contained 8.01 grams per ton, indicating that coarse gold was a significant part of the overall content. Black Tusk is pleased with the results from the exploration of the Mackenzie East project to date. A permit has been obtained to continue diamond drilling in 2022. The Phase 2 program will continue to test the promising results obtained from Phase 1 drilling, as well as testing other geophysical targets delineated from ground and airborne surveys conducted on the property in 2020. A permit to allow for the construction of 15 drill pads with supporting access has been approved. Golden Valley. The Golden Valley property consists of 37 claims totaling 1,852.4 hectares, located within the Laberge district 170 kilometers northwest of Val-d'Or, Quebec. The claims are located 26 kilometers south of the Hecla Mining Corp. Casa Berardi mine. This property was drilled by Black Tusk in 2019. The drill program comprised 1,458.2 meters over 11 holes within the property. The holes ranged from 125 to 201 meters in length. The drill holes were spread over an approximate 4-kilometer strike length within favorable geology. Drilling was designed to verify historic gold-bearing intercepts and test geological and geophysical targets interpreted from existing regional data. The best gold results were obtained from drill hole GV-003 that returned 0.335 grams per ton gold over 2 meters, weighted average 62 to 64 meters. As well, drill hole GV-001 returned 0.155 grams per ton gold over 2 meters core intercept. Lorraine. The Lorraine property covers Lorraine 2,208.4 hectares in 38 contiguous claims. The claims were staked to cover the Guimond Church mineral, showing reported to consist of disseminated pyrite, magnetite, and chromite in altered ultramafic rocks. The area was interpreted as having potential for platinum group element mineralization. In 2021, Black Tusk completed a total of 323.3 meters of diamond drilling over 3 holes on the property. These initial drill holes were designed to verify results from a 2001 drill hole completed by Exploration Tom Inc., where recorded assay results for Cu, Ni, Pt, Pd were considered significant by the Black Tusk geologic crew. However, in efforts to twin the historic drill hole, Black Tusk field geologists noted that the depth of overburden was significantly different than that shown on the historic log, and the hole was abandoned after coring only 8 meters into bedrock. Holes LO21-02 and LO-21-03 were then stopped to the north in search of other possible locations to verify hole LA-01-06. Hole LO-21-01 intersected fine-grained andesitic bedrock with minor veining and pyrite. Hole LO-21-02 intersected serpentinized ultramafic rock with magnetite. Hole LO-21-03 intersected fine-grained andesite with lamprophire dikes and traces of sphalerite. A magnetic high feature targeted in the 2021 drilling outlines the ultramafic rocks, which are targeted for PGE mineralization. The highest PT and PD results were from hole LO-21-01, which was set on the coordinates provided on the historic drill log. The Black Tusk geologic team are currently assessing the 2021 drill results, with potential for continuing hole LO-21-01 to the targeted depth of 200 meters in order to fully test the mineralization potential. Mogold and PG Highway. The Mogold and PG Highway projects total 2,400 hectares over 43 adjoining claims that are directly accessed by Highway 397, approximately 30 kilometers north from Val d'Or, Quebec. The claims cover areas that were historically explored for gold and base metals. In 2021, Black Tusk completed drone magnetometer surveys over the PG Highway and Mogold projects. A total of 153 line kilometers was flown with a Syntrex CS-VI cesium vapor magnetometer. The results of the survey provided highly detailed geophysical images that assist in geological and structural interpretation of the underlying bedrock. Black Tusk's geologic team conducted reconnaissance-level geological rock sampling over the two properties. The objective was to sample historically documented mineralized areas, as well as prospect for potentially new mineralized zones. A total of 108 rock samples were obtained. The Black Tusk geologic team reported that reconnaissance included locating historic trenching on the PG Highway property. Rock samples from these trenches contain significant sulfide mineralization, consistent with that described in the historic reports. Historic diamond drilling of this mineralized zone returned up to 9.6 meters of near massive to massive pyrite and pyrrhotite within basaltic rocks. The TMC magnetometer survey clearly maps a greater than 600-meter elongate magnetic high that is suspected to be associated with pyrrhotite mineralization. In 2021, 69 rock samples were obtained from the Mogold property, and 24 samples were obtained from the PG Highway property. Some elements of interest returned elevated values, including a series of channel samples that returned elevated copper of 921 and 959 ppm in an area of sampling on the Mogold claims. The highest gold values were returned from channel samples taken with the PG Highway claims, with 0.035 grams per ton, 0.019 grams per ton, and 0.015 grams per ton from samples that were highly mineralized with pyrite. Samples with elevated copper and/or gold were noted in some cases to contain elevated silver to 0.65 ppm and zinc to 1135 ppm. Dr. Matthew Pichet notes that there is potential for volcanogenic massive sulfide deposition on these claims based on the geology and some of the geochemical characteristics, as well as the presence of near massive to massive pyrite and pyrrhotite located on the PG Highway claims. Historic diamond drilling of this mineralized zone returned up to 9.6 meters of near massive to massive pyrite and pyrrhotite within basaltic rocks. This VMS potential will be further evaluated in the coming weeks, with plans for geophysical surveying, deep penetrating electromagnetics, and diamond drilling as possible future work in 2022. British Columbia South Rim Project. In British Columbia, Black Tusk completed a reconnaissance rock sampling on the South Rim property. The South Rim property comprises 4 claims, totaling 1,771.33 hectares. The project is located approximately 140 kilometers south of Smithers in central British Columbia. The Black Tusk crew obtained 19 rock samples from the property during the site visit. The majority of these were of vuggy quartz carbonate veining. The highest gold result returned was 1.5 grams per ton, taken from a 2-meter-wide shear zone containing vuggy quartz. This shear zone, where mapped, appears to be quite extensive and may require more in-depth sampling to ascertain the full gold potential. Other veins typically returned 0.1 to 0.4 grams per ton gold, with up to 4.9 grams per ton silver from narrow veins or float blocks. The rock sample results support that the quartz and carbonate vein systems sampled on the property contain elevated gold and silver values. Black Tusk expects to return to the property in 2022 to 2023 to undertake a more thorough mapping and sampling program. Perry Grunenberg, PGO, a qualified person as who is defined under National Instrument 43101, has reviewed and approved the technical data disclosed in the press release. 2021 was an extremely active year for Black Tusk in regards to exploration on our properties, and we look forward to advancing our projects further in 2022, stated Black Tusk CEO Richard Penn.